Happy Earth Day. So I would like to welcome to the stage a truly remarkable young voice for the planet. Somebody that is already living the invitation that I've just given you today. His name is Joe Rajapaksha. Check this. Joe began his journey at just 6 years old, inspired by Sir David Attenborough, UK-based, must adding. When he launched Science with Joe on YouTube to share his passion for science and conservation. Now, at just 12 years old, his impact has grown far beyond the screen. He's supporting conservation projects, fundraising for real change, advising UK policymakers on climate issues, and inspiring a whole new generation to step up. He's also author, this kid is unbelievable, of 5 books helping young people understand environmental challenges, with all proceeds going to charity. And we're proud to say he is the youngest ambassador and a winner of the People Environment Achievement Awards last year for the youth category. Joe, where are you? It's lovely to see you, my brother. What are you wearing? That is beautiful, Joe.
Thank you, Jarvis. Thank you, everybody, for having me here today. Huge shout out to Stanlake Church of England Primary School. They worked so hard. They made a bunch of illustrations, lots of text, all of these amazing climate messages. Let me do a little twirl. Ooh. They worked so well. Special thanks to you guys over in Stanlake Church of England Primary School. You did an amazing job, so I can bring these over and wear them today.
Thank you for sharing that, Joe. It's absolutely fabulous. Can I get one, please? Joe is now about to share something incredibly special that he has created for you. Let's hear it for our youngest ambassador, Joe Rajapaksha. Of course you can. Of course you can. Sorry. There you go, brother.
Good afternoon, New York. My name is Joe Rajapaksha, and I am a 12-year-old climate campaigner, author, and proud ambassador from a place called Oxfordshire in the United Kingdom. One way I like to describe this place, my home, is miniature England. It has heaps of multi-layered history, ranging from some of the UK's oldest monuments, like the 3,000-year-old prehistoric Uffington White Horse, to the stunning architecture and the core of academia, the University of Oxford, alongside picturesque hills, lakes, and other footprints of Mother Nature. Yet there is a darker side. Today, I pass rivers choking in tons of hellish sewage, dumped by water companies like Thames Water, whose treatment plants can't hold enough sewage. In 2024 alone, the company discharged this waste for approximately 300,000 hours, far above safe and legal limits. And the most ironic part is that the company's original purpose was to bring us citizens clean water. Additionally, there are masses of wildlife, like foxes and deer, being hunted for sport left, right, and centre, as well as badgers being culled because they are perceived as the transmitters of bovine tuberculosis, which affects cattle. Yet it is mostly spread between the cattle themselves. There are also rubbish trails around many of our countryside towns, like the one in Kidlington, near where I live, which is 150 meters long and weighs 21,000 metric tons. To put that into a bit of perspective, that's the same weight as around 3,500 African elephants or 1,400 double-decker buses, or just over 2 Eiffel Towers. The Environment Agency has now started the cleanup after the dump was discovered in November last year. And 15 to 30 lorry loads of illegally dumped waste will be removed every day. But it will still take 6 months to finish cleaning up. Now, the next part of my speech was inspired by the I Have a Dream speech delivered by the legendary Martin Luther King Jr., who, as you know, was the celebrated American civil rights activist who campaigned for equality for all. People like him are why today we live in a world that aspires to treat all people equally, irrespective of their religion, social status, and color of skin. Although I admit, there is always room for improvement, which is why I have a dream. I have a dream that one day, from London to Lagos, and from Mumbai to Mexico City, our skies will be blue, our rivers clean, and our children free to play in safe, green spaces, where the powerful laughter of a kid replaces pollution. I have a dream that nature will thrive again. Among the mountains of Nepal, on the beaches of Australia, the farms of France, and in the forests of the Amazon, where trees will whisper stories of peace, and animals live without fear of losing their homes. I have a dream that one day, in small towns like Springfield, Brighton, and Wellington, and in big cities like Tokyo, Toronto, and Cairo, people will not take more than they need. Instead, they will care for Mother Earth as they care for each other, with kindness, respect, and love. I have a dream that children in Burundi, Bolivia, and Borneo, in Bulgaria, Barbados, and Botswana will all be able to drink clean water, breathe fresh air, and look up to see stars shining bright and clear in the night sky. I have a dream that one day, from villages in Kenya to streets in Paris, from islands in the Pacific to deserts in the Middle East. We will replace greed with gratitude and waste with wisdom. That we will plant more trees than we cut and give more love than we take. Let this be the day we wake up and act. Not tomorrow, not someday, but today. Because our mother cannot wait. The ice is melting. The forests are burning. The oceans are rising. And we must rise too. We are the generation that can make a difference. We are the voices of change. We are the caretakers of tomorrow. The future is not written yet. And we are the ones holding the pen. So let us write a story of hope. Let us write a story of courage. Let us write a story where the earth heals, where animals return, and where humans live in harmony with nature again. Let us recycle, reuse, and rethink. Let us speak up in schools in Sydney, clean up in parks in Chicago, and team up in communities in Cape Town. Let us plant trees in Brazil, save water in Bangladesh, and protect coral reefs in the Maldives. Let's make Earth Day not just a day on the calendar, but a promise we keep every single day. Because if we dream together and work together, our planet will not just survive, but thrive. And finally, I want you all to remember that it doesn't matter who you are or where you are, you can still make a difference for our planet, no matter how big or small. Happy Earth Day to you all. Thank you.
Can we give him another round of applause, please? Guys, he's 12 years old. He's 12. He spent months writing this, and I want to cry every time I hear him speak, okay? I hope you all are recording that, because you're gonna want to take note of that for when this young man is older and you see all the beautiful things that he's gonna continue to do. And I hope you listened, because all of this is for the kids. You know, we're all gonna cycle out. It's inevitable. They, as Joe said, they have the pen. They're writing the story. Please, please support these children. Joe, I am so proud of you. I am so happy that you're part of our own family. Thank you to your parents and to your sister for taking the trek. This is their first time here in New York City. They've come from London. Yes, they've traveled to be here and to talk to you. I'm so proud. But Joe, I want to give you this little gift from Ohm. And this is to say thank you Thank you for inspiring so many. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay? I'm going to do a recording so you can play it all the time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If people are not saying it enough. And I hope that you can use this towards your next project. And really, you're amazing. You're incredible. And I really hope that you inspire so many others. Thank you for being you.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, everybody. We got to make a difference, all of us together.
Thank you.